Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is strongly advised, viewer discretion is merely a suggestion, and we don't care about Super Bowl. How are you
Yeah.
guys today?
About what?
That's a copyright
Super-
word. We can't say that.
It sounds like
You can't.
It
Yes,
sounds
you
like
can.
It's
Actually, it is. It
It's
actually
copyright.
is copyrighted. So no, we are not watching the
big
sport-
game.
sports game.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That you can't
What's-
say a word.
Sport ball.
It's not like we're like
sports ball.
streaming it. Jeez,
That
that's retarded.
is-
Anyways,
That is dumb as fuck. Like that is.
Yes.
It-
We're not
it-
participating
that is easily
That's
the dumbest thing
exactly-
I've heard.
sports ball watching.
That's exactly what I said when I found out. I found that out at work, at my work of all places. We can't say it.
anyways, moving on. We have a lovely Fish/Neelon doing our recap for the day. Take it away.
woohoo!
Neelon/Fish.
Yeah, this is great. So more dinos show up, both alive and dead. They start fighting, and all of us have to fuck off. The order,
I almost just
Just
spit out my
dipped.
coffee.
the order, they just fucking leave. And I'm telling everybody to just get going. Of course, nobody's listening to me. Nyota she's doing what Nyota usually does. And just starts searching for something. Groger and Rodon are following her. And later on, I guess, Gomo and Liliola are staying off to the side of town. It got dark, hard to see, but we have to find Nyota. She goes to the big mushroom, finds... I can never remember what her name is.
it's
Beg?
it's Vecnon.
And starts to dismember her.
It sounds like eggnog.
So Rodon and Groger are both standing there, just jaws on the floor, not doing anything. So I have to step in and tell her to knock that shit off. Apparently, she just doesn't want them, whatever their name is, I wasn't paying attention, to turn into a zombie. Specifically, like Thale did. Of course, that mention pisses me off. So I just flip shit. I reprimand her. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever, what's done is done. And we eventually just finally leave. We all group up and leave. We walk for a few hours, try and make some distance before turning in, and I understand that everyone's exhausted, their magic's tapped. I get it, but we had to keep moving. Eventually, where was it? There we go. Gomo lags behind a bit. I have Rodon go grab him and bring him up to speed. My brain is not working right now. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right. Rodon offers some rations to Gomo while he's searching through his stuff. And then everyone just stops. And then Gomo smacks into him. Ends up breaking something. Honestly, it's kind of funny, but we don't know what it is. We finally make camp and hide off in the trees. It's a very basic camp, but we go over there and I designate watches. Lily and me for shift 1, Groger and Gomo for shift 2, Rodon and Nyota for shift 3, and we just get to it. First, it's me and Lily. Don't really say much, but towards the end of our watch, we do end up talking and having a heart-to-heart. She tells me that after Gomo puts the egg away, she goes and snags it and brings it back with us. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mad. So she brings it with us and hides it outside of town. And I tell her that there's a lot of weirdness going on in my head, kind of giving into violent tendencies, and that's a good thing, and that nightmare thing is in my head and telling me, yeah, that's good, that's great. And obviously it's not. But we both promise each other to be more open. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Well, our shift ends, I pass out, and apparently talk in my sleep. Do I really talk in my sleep?
Oh yeah.
I mean, not a steady thing, but first time we've noticed.
It wasn't pleasant.
I was asleep. I didn't notice a thing.
Well, Gomo and Groger, they get up, and Gomo is hungry and feisty and wants to build a fire. That's not a good idea, because that can give us away. And we're trying to get the hell out. So I told him no fire. Apparently he's cold, so he snuggles up to Groger and tries to warm up. They get interrupted by Nyota, who was supposed to be asleep. She went hunting and brought back a boar, which, all right, good on you. While that would be good, good food for everybody in the group, again, fire bad. But she figures out a pretty good solution. A fire pit that would reduce smoke and light. So they get to work on the fire pit, and we're coming up on the third watch.
Yay.
All right. Thank you for
That
that.
was amazing.
What a...
Thank you for that lovely recap there, Neelon, our resident L'Oreal commercial person.
Because
Hashtag not
you're
sponsored.
worth it.
All right.
I may be fictional, but I will come after you.
Yeah,
Smite
so-
across dimensions.
That.
So we come up on the third shift, which was who again?
Nyoda and Rodan.
Yes. Okay. So to try to transition us back into character into the game here, will you guys go ahead and roll your perception checks for your watch? And I'm assuming the other two are trying to go back to sleep after their shift is over.
It's just still
Gomo
cold.
was interested in trying to help Nyota build the fire pit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, we
I'm
had
observing
successfully
with a
done
lot
that.
of
Oh, okay.
curiosity. I mean, she's
Well,
demonstrating.
If you do not go back to sleep and you don't get the rest of your sleep, you won't get your full rest.
How long is this gonna take, Nyota?
It's gonna be the rest of the night.
Oh, okay.
You
Good
should
night.
sleep.
Bye. Thanks for the fire. And he just starts crawling back into his bag.
Isn't Neelon's head
Does he
in the
scoot
bag?
Closer to the rocks.
Yeah, Neelon's head is in the bag, I think.
Yeah, it is. Neelon's head was in the bag. He's kind of using your bag at the moment.
Oh.
You
Kinda-
get to lay on top of his bed.
Kind of
Yeah,
need
you
that.
s-
When did the
oh,
wait?
You still,
Yeah, can
How
use
is
mine.
I need?
you still have the bedroll I gave you. She'd point to it.
I mean, he took the bedroll and kind of like stuffed like the inside of the bag with
Yeah,
him,
but we
right?
had to
So-
unravel him from in the bag because he got stuck. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
imagine
that's
half
right.
of that
Okay,
came out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want me to do with this? It's just a bedroll.
Well, I mean, if you're closer to the fire, it'll keep you warm.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
Gomo roll.
Just like drags the whole bedroll behind him, and gets close to the fire and just kind of tries to start snuggle up.
Yeah.
She'd hand him the shawl again to use as like a pillow to like bundle it up.
Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. Just like laying down. Ow. Okay, that's a rock. Oh. Okay.
DM, my next action is actually going to depend on this question. How cold is it?
It's it's about 67, 66 around there.
Okay, nice for normal.
Okay, that's not
cold.
that's not terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, for cold-blooded, that's not great, but it's not bad.
Wow, DM.
Yeah,
I
so
was
Rodon kind of regretfully will. Rodon kind of hesitantly will throw his bedroll over Gomo.
And you know, it is usually quite cold. But you guys, it was colder when you were more north. But you guys remember came back down to Worcester, so you're not as far north as you were before.
Well, this is
so
also
Rodon will
the
kind of
boy that
hesitantly
hasn't
let
eaten
go.
most of the day.
Yeah, so Rodon will kind of hesitantly like throw his bedroll over Gomo as an extra blanket.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So
And I did my perception roll. It's a 15 plus 5.
20. Okay, and
I got 5 plus 4.
and a 9.
I'm very focused on the food.
All right. So, Rodon, some point through the night, you also hear pretty much the same thing that Liliola hear. You hear some rustling coming from some bushes and some trees. It's very faint, and it's only for like a second, and then it's gone. Almost as something either like was running and just caught something, or got somewhere and then stopped. But you heard it. You heard a thing, and you look over to in that direction, and then the noise stops.
Question.
Yes.
If I bring it to Nyota's attention, can she roll with advantage and get a second one? Because now she's helping me look in that direction.
I'll let her roll one more time since she already had the one roll.
Okay. So yeah, because Rodon would actually be like, I think I saw something over there, but I can't see it. Can you check? You have better eyesight in the dark than I do.
Yeah, for you, it's more of a you heard something instead of saw something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Heard.
She'd
but
look
yeah.
up, and she'd kind of stealth her way over to him and then take a look.
Okay, so make
Another
your
perception?
one more roll.
That is a 14 plus 4.
Okay, so when you look over, after he had said something and you kind of walk over and look in that direction, nothing really catches your eye, as it was such a quick noise that you could assume whatever was there is either not moving or is gone. But you don't see anything.
Sure there's something there.
I heard the grasses rustle for a second. Guess whatever it was probably ran away.
That's never a good assumption to make. There's no such thing as being too cautious.
And I shall assume whatever is out there might have displayed some caution itself. But I'll still keep an ear out.
She'd go back to the food, but be a little more vigilant.
Okay. Nyota, will you roll an animal handling check for me?
Yeah, that sounds good. That is is a 7 plus 8.
Okay. 15 total.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. That's great. Okay. So while you're making food, at some point you get an all too familiar flash of an image. But what catches you first off is that
Mm-hmm.
it feels kind of much more controlled, whereas before you were getting flooded with emotions, that you had no control over, and were just coming from that egg. This is much more controlled. There's no emotion that's coming with it. It's just an image, and it's really weird because you see it's you. You're seeing yourself sitting there at the fire. And then you see the directions shift over to Rodon, and then the image is gone.
She's gonna go so pale. Rodon, are you sure you heard something?
It was only a twitch, but are you okay? You look ill.
I'm really confused. I thought it was over. It doesn't make sense.
Thought
It doesn't make sense.
what was over?
She's just gonna curl in on herself.
Okay. Well, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to roleplay.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if Rodon remembers the cracking noise?
You can roll a history check.
Okay. I wasn't sure what that would fall under. Oh, that's actually high.
Oh.
That's a 15 flat.
So yeah, you can reminisce on that. The difficult thing with that is where that would why you all of a sudden would remember that thing. But with a high roll, yeah, for some reason that pops in your head.
Because he's kind of connected Nayota's thoughts of it's all over with things, but okay, yeah. I'm just basically gonna say it pops up in his brain, but he can't make the connection quite yet.
Yeah. It's almost like your brain did the connection for you, but for some reason it's like ahead of you, and you're like, I don't understand, but it's there.
Yeah, basically. So I guess he's basically gonna be like, you need to warm up a bit then?
No, I don't. They're not going away. I thought if we put it back, they would go away. Random bursts of visions, and I thought that would go away. It didn't.
I wonder if Nilon would have anything related to that. Maybe something to dispel it. Ooh, or Gomo. You could ask him when he wakes up.
Rodon. It was me. It was me sitting here right now. supposed to mean.
Rodon's kind of gonna look over at everybody else, but be like, want to wake him up and tell him right now, but you need the rest. We all did.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't wake them. Are you sure you heard something?
A rustle. For all I know, it could have been a mouse moving through the grass.
She's gonna stand up.
Yep.
And give me just a moment. My tech is being a little bit weird.
Oof.
Or my cats. Just saying, if you hear them. Sorry.
No, very much pay attention to the cats. You know.
Meow.
Meow.
The secret boss has revealed his plans to us.
No.
I'm riding this train till it either crashes or comes true.
Yes. Do you need a moment to work on something?
Vague question, but for those who heard it, is it good now?
What, audio?
Yeah.
Audio
Yeah,
sounds
you're
fine.
fine.
You sound
Okay.
fine.
Wanted to make sure. All right. Yeah, she's gonna stand up. Just gonna check just to see that there's not a lot of, hopefully none, no real smoke coming out. And she's gonna turn to the approximate direction that the vision looked like it was facing towards.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna walk that direction a little bit. See
Okay.
if she can see anything.
All right, so you walk a little away from the campsite towards what you think was the direction. So go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
All right. Remember to move the microphone. Survival. Let's see, 14 plus 8.
All right, so basing on where you were sitting at the fire and where you saw the image kind of shift over to Rodon, you could kind of like triangulate in an area in your head. And when you get to that area, you do see, indentations and dirt that's been kicked up and everything. And you do also see some little footprints that are going away from the direction or your area. And they are vaguely bird-like with 3 toes.
Hmm. I am going to go back to the camp. And sit next to Rodon.
Are you okay?
There's definitely something out there. It's not there right now, but I'm torn between wanting to wake them up and getting out of here or letting them sleep.
It's been a long day. You should let them. We'll just keep an eye and ear out. Anything else happens during the night, we'll let him know. We'll wake him up early.
What if that's too late?
I have no idea what we'd be able to do against it, though.
Keep moving. I just don't want to make the wrong call. I can't make the wrong call.
Rodon is going to take out his torch.
Okay.
And I would like to light it and then kind of walk in a, say, 10 to 15 meter ring around, 10 to 15 foot ring around the campsite.
You're gonna walk in a 10-15 foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not straying too far, but he is just like hang out, taking a look.
Rodon, that's not a good idea. Fire is not a good idea.
Okay, then, would you like to be the torchlight?
Sure. I'll go again. You just stay here, okay?
Wait, hold on. And he is going to attempt to lift Naota up onto his shoulders.
Somebody has to.
So you're putting the torch back, or you're
I
keeping
am putting the torch back.
Okay, so torch away, lifting her up. You're using her and her dark vision as your flashlight.
Basically.
Okay.
Giving her the extra height to see if she could see better.
Yeah. So
awesome.
all right. So go ahead and do your. I mean, I'm assuming you guys are looking for more, so you can do your perception check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's either both of you roll perception or she rolls with advantage.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to roll with advantage since it's mostly you, or
Sure.
okay?
That's a 16 plus 4.
You have one more. It's with advantage, so 16.
Oh, that's 15, so 16 was the higher.
Okay.
So 20. As you're kind of making a round in the general area that you saw before, where you saw something kind of like a whitish color dart across an area from one place to the next. But you'd also had seen in your whole thing, you'd seen different types of rodents, some birds. So, but none of them were this color. So it's a little odd. And you also are you're aware of your surroundings right now because you're, of what you've already witnessed. So that's the only thing that's odd that stood out to you.
Well, it was small, but there's something here. I just don't know if something that small would be a threat or not. It's hard to tell. What call do you want to make? She'd look down at him.
Elon's had the most sleep. Let's inform him and make the call from there.
Yeah, that's fair. So they'd head back.
Yep. Rodon's gonna put
Okay.
Nyota down and then
Mhm.
attempt to wake Neelon.
What?
He saw something moving around. Nyota saw tracks.
All right. He'll sit up, pull the bag off his head. Where,
Okay.
like, eyes half open.
Pull the bag off its head. Pull the wool over your eyes.
Like, eyes half open, just where?
Either way, Nyota can't see, and all the that while in the doll. All that doll in the dark.
She would.
All right.
She's sticking
so-
closer to Rodon, though.
So she's pulling me over. So am I rolling to see if I spot him as well?
You can, sure.
Alrighty. And since she's pointing him out, would that be advantage?
Go ahead with advantage, sure.
Just asking. Alright, that's 15, and that is a natural 20.
Yeah, sorry, not with advantage. No, I'm just joking.
Wow,
All right, so
Instant regret.
yeah, so with an
Perception,
apple
that's a 20.
and you don't even have dark vision. Dang. All right, so
Yeah, he does.
he
He's
does have
half-elf.
dark vision. That's right. So
The only one
I
who
always
doesn't.
forget who you.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't.
No, I thought there was
No,
two.
Gomu
Gomu.
and Rodon are the only
Okay.
ones who doesn't have
That's,
dark
I
vision.
knew there was two. I just had the
Yeah.
wrong.
I forgot.
Okay, so you're looking in the general direction of where she pointed out, and you don't see anything moving. But as you are staring with your dark vision, so you see things that are kind of like it's more of just blacks and whites almost, but it's just a little lighter.
Mhm.
There is something that's brighter than the rest. It's like a whiter color, and as you look at it, kind of like it's not really. It's a weird shape, and you're like trying to stare at it. And what you realize after a minute is it's like the brow over an eye, and you're looking right at this thing, and it's just staring at you, not moving. But it's fairly small. And it's close to the ground.
Is it like hiding in a bush or?
Yeah, so it's like kind of crouched, hiding in a bush. You just happen to see this whiteness, and then after you realize what you're looking at, it's like the brow ridge over an eye that's the only part that you see, and then you realize now that the part that's below it is the eye, and it's just staring at you. It is not moving at all.
I'm not dreaming, right? That's an eye?
What? Do we see it since he pointed it out?
No. I mean, you can roll again if you want, but not with advantage. Just roll.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying. Rodon can't see.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I
dark.
don't think Naoto would notice it, so she's just
Yeah.
looking at him funny.
I mean, if there's something there, I'll take your word for it.
Nealon's gonna pick up a like something off the ground, a rock or something, and just kind of chuck it up to the top of the bush and let it fall down. See if it like scurries away.
Okay, make a. Let's see. We can do an athletics check. You're +7. You should be all right. Just to see if you can hit it. Put it in the spot that you want to put it at.
Well, tonight's not going well.
You just had a nat 20. I think it's going fine. So you throw this rock, and it just goes short of where you're aiming, and no, the thing doesn't move.
Whatever.
No, you know, will you? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, he's just gonna say, whatever. It just looks like an animal. Wake me up if there's undead. Or if one of those fucking lizard things attacks us. And he's gonna lay it back down, put the bag up back over his head.
Literally pulling the wool over your eyes. Okay.
Rodon's kind of gonna put back up against a tree and go, well, I guess there's our answer then.
Right, yeah.
Not much we can do right now.
Whoops.
Guess better being cautious, though.
Again, we'll keep an eye and an ear out. I think that's all we
Right.
can do for right now.
DM, you were gonna say something?
Oh, you're good.
Okay. She'd go back to tending to the fire, but keep glancing in that direction.
Okay. So as you go back to your fire,
Hmm.
you realize that the food that you're cooking is now getting kind of burnt since you haven't been tending to it.
Like severely, or just like
No,
outside?
it's not severely burnt, but you weren't paying
Okay,
attention
'cause-
to it for a while, so.
Yeah, because it is a slow cook, so.
Mhm.
So she'd move it a bit more. She'd move it around a bit.
Okay.
From a level between Lily and Gomo, where's it at?
Well, I know where Lily stands on the spectrum, but where does Gomo at? Like perfection?
Yeah, my question is like, is
Bacon-
it
bacon
is
burn,
it Gomo or
bacon burn.
Neon?
Bacon burning.
He's sleep. Yeah, he's having a nightmare about
He's
it.
having a nightmare.
Oh yeah, you're right next to it, aren't you?
Burning. Ah, fire.
No, she'd pat
Oh
him.
my god.
Turn it over and then turn him over. Why don't you?
Actually, he has been sitting on that side for a while. Don't want him to burn either, and she'd kind of roll him.
Ah.
Rodon?
Hmm.
I appreciate the help.
Well, we're supposed to look out for each other in a group like this, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just not really good at it.
You're getting there.
I should have already been there.
Progress is progress. I'll take what we can get.
I need to talk to you guys when everyone wakes up.
What
I
about?
I don't think I'm going home.
Is that a you don't think you're able to, or you don't think you want to?
I'm not sure if I can go home. I'm not. I wanted to go We'll talk about it in the morning.
Whenever you're ready for it.
Or I guess as you guys like to say, talk about it later.
And he is going to genuinely, like, smirk at that. It's not an outright laugh, but he is, like, interior, he is like, he.
Yeah.
We do say that a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready for it.
Kind of probably with the whole party here would be good.
Fair enough.
So, I don't have anything else.
Nope. None here.
Okay.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, literally.
I don't know about the eggs part.
Eggs?
Bacon part. Or slow cooked meat and whatever else we
Mushrooms,
decided
other
to.
veggies.
Yeah. No
It's
eggs
a-
though.
Over easy, please.
Oh, come on. So cute. No, but
All right. So
whenever morning comes.
everybody but Neota gets a full rest.
Yay.
Hey.
And I do believe since Neota didn't sleep and it's another day, isn't that a point of
A
exhaustion?
point of exhaustion. Yes, it is. I already planned for that.
Oh,
It is.
jeez.
Dun, 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 fuck my life.
Was that Panda in the background?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Must you question things? Such
I
things?
just wasn't sure if I was hearing things or it was outside my window.
Oh. Oh.
Panda is
enough.
outside your window,
Yeah,
yes.
sometimes I hear Panda outside my window too.
She dimension doors to people's houses and then screams at their windows and leaves.
You have dimension door?
Wish I had dimension door. It would
Like
make my
talk to you about your
stockings
car's
look-
extended warranty. Poof. All right. So next morning comes. You guys are mostly rested. Food is had.
We had
Hopefully-
food?
We're awake already?
Do you not want to be? You don't have to be if you don't want to.
We're awake. No, okay. We're up. We're awake. Morning.
And we're eating.
Oh
Yeah,
my
wait a
God.
minute.
Yoda cooked. Do I
I
have
have-
to roll?
Oh,
How
my
good it
head
was?
hurts.
Why
Say
am
that
I
again?
still in Grogu's bag?
Neota?
Do I have to roll to see how delicious the food was?
Sure, let's do it.
Awesome.
I always
What
love
skill
this
is that?
part.
Oh, thank God.
It was performance, I think. What was what we were doing?
It's
Awesome.
performance.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep, charisma. You got to charm that food.
I have charisma. That doesn't
Charm the
work.
shit out of it.
Yeah, she charmed it so it like left. It evacuated.
Can
the
I
building.
cast Bardic Inspiration, or is that like...
Nah, you were
Yes.
sleeping when she was cooking.
You were
This
asleep.
is how good she was cooking while you
Mm.
while you guys were sleeping.
Oh, that's a 17 plus 2.
Which is great. However, because of the
Mhm.
previous parts of you not watching it for a little bit, I rolled on that part. Some of it did get a little burned, but for the most part, it is really good.
I
It is
hate
not
all of you
Lulu's
guys.
burnt pancakes. At least.
Whoa.
I hate all of you
Rodon
guys.
will eat the burnt part. He does not care.
Look at
You didn't eat my pancakes?
that.
I didn't get a chance to.
Can't make. She got so upset.
Oh, was that rolled at disadvantage? Because one
Ooh.
of exhaustion is disadvantage on
Ooh.
ability checks.
Oh,
Mm,
ooh.
Uh-oh.
Love it. Love
Love
it.
it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dang it.
That's a 12 plus 2.
And I can't help
Okay.
on that.
All right. It's still all right. It's still
Yeah,
it's still the
still
same.
good.
It's still good.
Thank you, though, Fish. That's a good point.
Some of it burnt.
What?
Most of it is
Delicious.
salvageable. Edible. Decent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kroger, why didn't you wake me up? I told you to wake me up so you could sleep in your own bedroom.
You just looked very comfy. I didn't want to disturb you. I didn't mind.
Ah, okay, fine. Where's my cloak? Who did I lend my cloak to? I don't remember.
Gomo.
Tagoma.
It was in
Oh.
his bag.
Yeah, hold on. He crawls in the bag. And the whole bag is like bumping and like moving about. Crawls out with like her cloak and the bedroll and everything. This is yours and this is yours.
Thank you.
Bedroll's to Nyota.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. She just kind of lazily roll it up and put it in the bag.
You could save more space if you whatever.
So while everybody is eating and just enjoying their morning, I'm going to take my pen pal and go sit next to a tree not too far away and start writing in it. And what I'm going to write in the book is I'm basically going to give him a little bit of information about what we went through the other day with the zombie dinosaurs and all of that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to ask him a question. I'm going to tell him about the unicorn that I summoned. And I'm going to ask him if there's a way he can help me to where I can control the magic to where I don't have to worry about it being random. Like, basically, help me channel the magic. If there's a way he can, that I'll do anything that he needs me to do if he'll help me with that.
Okay. So, in the fashion of the book, you write all that out, and you wait a little bit, and there is not a response right away because there's no alert. It doesn't set off a chime of text. But you have a new text message. You've got mail.
Needs
So-
to update the book.
Yeah, he does. I mean, of all the magic that's infused in that book, you think that would be one of them, right?
I know, right? He needs a little ding.
Do-do-do-do-do.
But you imagine how often that would be going off, though. Like,
That's true. He's
So-
probably asleep.
so I guess I'll just have to wait for the response.
Mm.
But out of curiosity, what exactly did you write about what you guys went through? Did you tell the whole story of the battle and egg and all of it, or just
Oh yeah.
briefly, or what?
I basically told him the epic story, and I drew little pictures for examples, like the little T-Rex like biting into our monks. The monks were on dinner platters, by the way, in the pictures.
All stick figures though.
Yeah.
No, they were incredible works of art. Stick figures, of course, but they were incredible
Roll.
works of art.
Roll performance.
Subject to interpretation.
Performance roll. I want to see it. Come on.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
performance. I got a 14 plus 4.
Oh, hey.
Dang.
They were pretty darn good works
Can
of
I?
art.
Oh,
I'm getting practice.
should have cast Bane when I had a chance.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So while that's happening, you guys just getting ready to move out again, or what's the plan here, guys?
Well, my bag's pretty empty. Not much to put in there now.
But your stomach is not, at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, ooh. Oh, slow cooked
Jesus, I
pork,
thought we'd be able to
yes.
save. Jesus, I thought we'd be able to save some of that boar for the road.
I thought it was bigger, but I guess I'll have to.
Go.
You sure you don't have a
Hunt me again
dimension
later.
door in your stomach?
I thought it was big
No
enough.
comment.
Stomach's a bag of holding.
Later.
Stomach of holding.
You might
Oh
as
no,
well.
his stomach's a bag of holding. What about the bag man?
Oh no!
Now I'm just imagining it like climbing out of his mouth.
That's what I was imagining.
Oh,
God, okay.
No.
Okay.
Gomo's like
Halloween.
stops.
Halloween where?
Like mid-bite. Looks a little bit paler than usual. I mean, he's already a very pale person, but
Oh god,
There's
He's gone
no
transparent.
this is where nightmares are made from.
Oh god, he's
There's
going to
no
plaid.
There's no such thing as a bagman. We've been over this.
I think
So,
I'm done.
During this whole thing, while we've been eating, Neelon's just been looking back and forth from the fire to Rodon to Nyota and back to the fire.
Mind you, it's not really a fire. It was underground, so you know.
But you can
there's
tell
still
something was
heat.
cooking, and there's heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And the
still
smell.
heat, there's still smoke. There's still a presence of a fire.
Smell
Mhm.
of food
Yes.
cooking.
How obvious are you making this look around?
I mean, I doubt he's hiding it, but I mean, he's not like, "Hey, look at me! I'm looking around." He's just probably like eating, kind of looking
like I can't tell if is it supposed to be like pointed glares like you knew you weren't supposed to?
Yeah.
Or is it just
that's-
It's more annoyed, just. I thought I told you not to make a fire.
Don't ask me, it was already started when I was up.
How long has this been going?
Well, since Groger and Gomo went to
Gomo's
bed.
like turning away, like adjusting his sitting position to looking away from the conversation.
Did you just make the Minecraft eating noise?
Yes, that is what Gomo sounds like.
She's like, yeah, it's been since Groger and Gomo went to bed.
He's gonna look over quickly over at Lily and then turn back and say, "Do you know why?" And at this point, he closes his eyes. Do you know why I said no fires?
Really? You're gonna ask that question to me?
Well, it was to everyone, but you are the one who started it, yeah?
And did you know why I applied the things that I learned at my home that keep it more or less under check?
I haven't lived underground, so no. While it is clever, do you know why I asked no
Yes.
fires?
So we don't get tracked or caught. I'm not new to this kind of thing.
By the way, since he's trying to calm down his anger, Lily's over there like freaking Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon 3, like giving him the thumbs up.
I understand you're not new to this. And like I said, it was very clever. If you know why, then why still do it? That's the problem we're having here, is you are not listening and acting on your own.
Because this one's not going anywhere without food. And she'd point at Gomo, and probably not the rest of us either.
He flinches.
I know I need to listen more. I know I'm not the leader. And I know
Listen
I've
more.
gotten-
You need to listen in general.
At this point, the thumbs up is going away, and Lily's like, maybe thumbs in the middle.
You're right.
All right. That said, thank you for the food. And he'll get up.
All right. After you write your stuff down and you wait a while, Lily, you get a response.
Did he?
Yeah, really?
No, it was the little text tone.
I was like, really, Lily? Yeah.
Mhm.
And it says, thank you for the information. It is very helpful. And then it says, as for the magic, there are a couple different ways I could help you. One, I could teach you how to utilize the book in a better manner so that you could utilize the magics that are imbued in it. Or I could start teaching you specific spells that you could use on your own. But know that both will come at their own cost.
Okay. And that's all it says?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's gonna think about that for a little bit. And she's gonna write, in your professional opinion, which option do you think would be better? Because I really don't use a lot of magic to begin with. I was never raised to use magic. This is new to me.
So, in response to that, there is somewhat it's a short, brief sentence that is in a different language that actually does not translate like normal.
Huh?
And then, like a second or two later, it says, "Read this out loud."
Okay. I can't see what it says, so I'm just,
Yep, go ahead.
I'm just gonna, like, have her read it out loud. Like I said, she's sitting kind of away from everybody else, so, you know.
So you're just trying to you're trying to verbalize it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to roll an Arcana check for me.
Arcana. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gosh, shit. 9 plus 1, 10.
Okay. So you try to read this thing out loud, and nothing happens.
Beepity boppity boo.
Basically.
Oh, well, I can pronounce that. I think I might have read it wrong. Nothing happened.
That's what you wrote down in the book.
Did anybody hear it?
You guys want to roll it? Whoever wants to roll a perception check, you can.
Yes, please.
Is that what you wrote in the? Did you write that in the book that you think you read it wrong? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what whoever wanted to roll can roll.
6 plus 6, 12.
Okay. Yeah, you heard her. Not only did you hear, but you kind of felt it felt different. It wasn't just speech, right? Like it felt like there was magic behind it, but nothing happened.
Huh? Gomo's still eating, but his
Right.
eyes are now looking over in Lily's direction.
And then a brief moment later, in the book it says, in that case, I recommend utilizing the book. What you read was a simple incantation to see how much magic a user has or can use. And if it seemed like nothing happened, you're better off using magics that don't come from you. Hence the book.
So I would need to use magic from a different source, basically.
It is my recommendation, yes.
What would the price be?
The book gets its magic from its users. So you guys would be, or you and the book would form a pact in the sense that you're using its magic and it's also gaining some magic from you. But the book at any given time has many users and therefore gains magic from more sources than just you. Yes. Gomo, you can do that.
Can I just tell him I'm gonna go ahead and tell him that basically the only source of magic that she's ever really used herself was things that just happened, like with what happened with the hellish rebuke and all of that kind of stuff. So is that the kind of magic the book will be drawing from her?
Yeah, in a sense. It would be coming from you. And then depending on the spell being used and how much magic you're drawing from it is how much it requires in return.
So
It always has to replenish its magics.
she's gonna sigh slightly and think to herself, so I guess that means I can't summon a unicorn all the time. Okay. I'll do it.
Very well. I will write when I have your first lesson.
Okay. I look forward to it. And
And,
I promise I won't bombard you with pictures no more unless you want them.
And he writes back, I like this even more now. Gomo, you caught the last half of that.
Yeah, I bet he'd appreciate that, huh?
What? Where is he?
Behind you, looking over your shoulder at the book.
Can he read Inferno? I'm holding the book.
He can read it.
Oh, fuck. How long have you been standing there?
Well, I only just got here. He's still holding like a whole piece of the cooked boar.
He basically ate half of the boar himself.
Yeah, so I've been drawing too many pictures for him. I'm starting to feel kind of bad, so. Especially
Yeah.
since, this book helped me summon a unicorn. I need to do him a favor.
Yeah. Try not to summon any more unicorns.
It was so pretty, though.
Yeah, I still don't think you should try.
Hmm. How much did you really see?
Huh?
Nothing. She's gonna close the book and put it in her bag.
Weren't you gonna cast some more magic?
I wasn't casting magic.
Almost got the like all really face. Uh-huh.
I was just talking to him. I wasn't casting magic. And then she's gonna be like, whispers to him, and she's like, "Was I casting magic?"
Insight, please.
Do it. Insight check. I mean, like Lily, you weren't really trying to like that was genuine, like right? Like 'cause
Yeah,
you read the thing, but you didn't know anything
but
happened.
nothing happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
18 plus 6. Okay, so, okay. So,
So
she's being
genuinely,
honest.
she's surprised. Yeah, she's genuinely
She didn't
surprised.
even
when you-
realize that's what she was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, because... Okay. I don't know what your angle is on this, but... If it's got anything to do with magic... Maybe consult with somebody in the party. Especially if it involves the book. Because, look, I've used it before, too. It's not exactly a controlled form of magic, as far as I could tell. It's a very, very... what's the word? Raw.
I'm sorry. I was just reading because, I do find it fascinating. And then I was writing to him, and maybe I just read something I wasn't supposed to read. If I was casting magic, I didn't realize it. Did anything happen?
I mean, I don't think so. There definitely some kind of like fluctuation in Arcana, but not that I could tell. Just be careful with it, okay?
Okay, I'll be careful. You're not gonna pull my ears again, are you?
Well, I mean, if it continues, maybe. Just
gonna,
be
like-
careful with that thing, and you gonna give it back or what? Been holding on to that thing for a while.
I haven't been casting magic, have I? I've just been talking to my friend.
You summoned the frickin' unicorn.
That was a desperate situation. I thought you guys were going to die.
That spell could have easily been something completely different. It could have set the whole darn place on fire, burnt everyone to death. You don't know what was gonna happen.
I was relying
You
on
were
my luck.
lucky.
Am I in trouble for summoning a unicorn?
Well, look, I think your intent was good. The results thankfully reflected it, but it could have gone really horribly wrong. Right? The risk, I don't know if was necessary. But again, that's just my opinion, so...
Okay, I'll be more careful.
So...
Hmm?
We're gonna keep holding on to the book.
Oh, yes, we're talking
Or-
about some stuff, and I'm waiting for him to respond back.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll draw a picture for me this time.
Do you feel... So, I don't know how often How often do you write in the book?
I mean, I draw a lot.
Write, draw. How often do you use the book?
Every once in a while, almost every day, but not every day.
almost every day?
Every once in a while.
Okay, do you feel tired at all? Or maybe, I don't know, like any headaches or feeling extra hungry more than usual? Or
I feel fine.
and craving any certain kind of food that you used to not eat a lot? Maybe nothing of the sort?
Hold on. Are you saying the book can get me pregnant?
No.
Noda's gonna actually look up at that. And be
all
like,
three hand face palm. Like,
Noda's actually looking over at them now, like, what?
no.
3-hand face palm. Gomo special.
That is not what I meant. That
Grogu
is
starts
not
choking on his food.
okay. You know what? Look, if you feel like your body condition has changed or anything like that, please consult with the group. Tell someone, okay?
Okay.
Look, magical items can do things that
But
can change you.
I have a few magical items with me already. I the ones that I found, and I've been fine.
Not one that
It's
you
not-
use every freaking day.
Well, I haven't been dying every day.
Well, this is a very, very powerful one. It's different. It's a very, because if you look at the nature of it, it's very, very multifunctional. It's supposed it's got a lot of different types of schools of magic all intertwined into one. It's a very, very dangerous thing. Do you know how much arcane energy it's needed to keep something like this even active? Just.
Are you saying you want the book?
I mean, look, you can hold on to it. Just don't abuse it. And
Okay.
And let me know if something changes.
Okay.
Oh, the rest of the group probably heard that conversation. It's not like they were hiding
No.
it, and you guys are pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Especially the whole pregnant comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I
probably
thought we
starting
heard.
from there.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
My body's fine, right? As far as I know.
I don't know. Why don't you
Roll
make
for
a
pregnancy.
Oh no, my
make
God!
a pregnancy test?
Wow.
Please tell me she said that out loud.
Which part? Well, no, I was asking a DM right now. That wasn't Lily.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. Roll perception. Check out yourself. Make sure you're fine.
I'm gonna check myself out.
Yep. Check yourself out.
Yeah,
Oh
and for
my
real, are you being
God.
serious?
Yes. Roll a perception. You asked me if you feel or look fine. I'm saying you got to roll.
Guess what I got on my perception check? Guess what I got?
A nat 1.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Plus
you don't
10.
see anything. You look fine.
plus 10, so it's 11.
Look fine.
Look over, glance up and down, but he's not really paying attention. You look fine.
She's like just tapping herself like everywhere. It's like, I'm
Um,
fine.
Hey, Lily,
Yes.
can we talk?
Why?
I want to ask for some advice.
Oh wait, you're a girl. Can books get you pregnant?
I don't believe so. Well, I mean, not in the well, we don't have books in the I don't know. We don't have books in the Underdark, so I don't think so. Then again, there's been a lot of creatures that are born of magic, so it's
Creatures are born from magic.
yeah, creatures can be born from magic.
What?
So,
That's me laughing at Lily.
I think you're fine. Just don't put it too close to your important bits.
What? You know what? This whole talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Grogu legitimately starts
I
choking.
heard.
No, the panda.
Wow.
Panda started choking.
I heard
It is
that.
a shared No, like he's choking. Someone help.
Someone help him. Kroger, are you okay?
Attempt to perform survival on it? Attempt to perform Heimlich maneuver?
So it doesn't really need it, does he? Do you really? Like, legit, he's choking?
He
Pat his back. Somebody pat his
he
back.
Or was
he
it one of those-
It went
Yeah. Okay.
no, like he
You're
was chewing and it went down wrong and it's not coming back up. Someone help.
Smack the back.
Okay. Yeah. Roll medicine.
Okay.
Hurry up, he's dying. Roll medicine. Yeah,
Oh.
you're fine.
So, yeah, that would have been 16 plus 1.
Yeah. You smack him in the back. Piece of food flies out.
He's just like thank you.
Were you eating fast or?
I was just taken by surprise.
I gotta be scared of the book. Maybe I should give it back to Como.
Rodon's half giving a I don't believe you, but he's not gonna question Groger any further.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go follow Nyota so we can talk.
Oh, I thought you guys already did. I thought it was about pregnancy. You got more to talk
Oh,
about?
no.
Oh, wait, that was the talk?
No, just
No, it was not.
Oh,
That was not the
okay.
talk. Yeah. Naota's not gonna go too far, but she's just gonna be like, Lily, how are you such a people person?
Huh?
You're good with people. I want to be better with people.
I don't know. I mean, just Sebastian pretty little eyelashes. Usually get what I want that way.
Outside of that, you're really good at complimenting people and working
Oh,
with people.
see, that's
You're-
because you need to make people feel good. If they feel good, they won't be angry, and if they're not angry, they won't kill you.
I think I read somewhere that's flattery. Right?
Yes.
Is that all? Like, what if they're already angry?
Then promise, genuinely promise you'll do better. I don't know. I just, I don't know. I just do what I do.
I ask because I need to be better with people. I'm probably going to be up here for a while, and there's a lot of changes I need to make. And I want to learn from you, because you know a lot about being up here and surviving up here. And you're really good at it. Well, I want to learn from you and everyone else. But everybody has different strengths, so if you're willing, I'd like to learn how to work with people better like you do.
I mean, I guess just follow me and do what I do, I guess. But I will say one thing. The most important thing to surviving is being smart. Don't do things because you want to do them. Think things through and, weigh your options. I'm not a teacher. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I understand. It's similar to what I used to be. think I just need to get back there again. Mentally, that is. So it kind of makes sense, yeah. I'll follow your lead in that regard. At least with the social stuff.
Yes, with the social stuff.
I mean, you said it yourself. The strength stuff is not your forte.
No, it's not.
So socially, I'll follow your lead.
All right, sounds good to me.
Thanks.
You start heading back, I guess.
Mhm.
I should not have read that chat at that moment.
Right. Maybe.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
No, you're good. She's
We're back, guys.
she's
No, go for it. What were you saying?
she was gonna pull Gomo aside too. Each one of them's gonna get pulled aside.
Well, while you guys are talking,
Mhm.
Gummo went to the riverside with his
Mhm.
pot.
You seem like very carefully, like balancing a cast iron pan in front of his face, like, and he's like waddling over back towards the fire. It looks like it's got. If you look at it, it's got water in it.
He's having a hard time with it.
Groker is gonna go up and like help him. Carry it.
Careful. It's a pan, so it's easy to spill. I miss my pot.
We can get you another one with the next town we go in.
I know. It's one of the first things I'm gonna get. Ugh.
Don't bother. I have a mess kit.
Oh, that'd be really helpful. You have a pot or something I can pour this into?
Yeah, and I'll pull out the mess kit.
Oh,
from
perfect.
my pack.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pour, okay? I'm gonna pour. It's just water. He just pours water on the pot. It's not too much. It's a pan for crying out loud.
Are you trying to put the fire out?
It says mess kit contains. It's a tin box, contains a cup and simple cutlery. The tin box can it can be put together to make a simple cooking pan. So it's still not like an actual pot.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, if there are cups, maybe we can pour them into the cups while we transport them. I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to bring some water to boil.
Boiling water?
Yeah.
Don't you have fire? Can't you just get water from anywhere and then boil it?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get water. Oh, wait. You mean I could have started the fire over near the bank? Oh,
Wait,
I didn't think about that.
maybe I'm tired, but don't you have a spell for water? You did it on the bug thing, didn't
I
you?
do, but it's a lot of water.
Oh.
How much tea can you
Sorry.
drink?
I don't drink tea.
Well, that's
There
your
you
first
go.
Let me look through my bag and see if I have anything to help you out.
It's fine. We're almost there.
Meanwhile, Groger's having no problem carrying this.
All right. So, what are we gonna do?
Oh, I have water skins.
I mean, look, we got out of Warser in one piece. That's good. Are we supposed to what? Report back? What are we supposed to even do?
Don't we have a...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, don't we have a crystal to communicate with?
Well, yeah, we have the stone, but
What were you
Yeah.
going to say?
I have the sending stone. I already gave them an update on what happened.
oh,
while we
see,
while we were traveling last night.
Neelon's on top of it.
Point of order, Neelon. Actually,
Yes.
when you used the sending stone and sent your message, you did not receive a message back.
Copy that.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
assuming
we've-
they got it because they didn't answer. But yeah, I relayed the information already.
well, I guess we did what we came to do, right? Came to return
This-
the.
If I remember right, this is just the first stop. This isn't what we were asked to do. We were just trying to drop off the egg, and
Right.
well, everything just kind of went tits up.
It's a
It's a saying. So everything just happened so fast. I'm having a hard time trying to keep my thoughts together. Where were we supposed to go? Were we going back to that facility or whatever it was where we found the captain, or because I
I
remember
believe
we're
so, but that will be many miles to the south.
No, well, a little south, yeah, but mostly it's east.
Still
'Cause
quite a
it's-
long ways, though. I believe last
Yes.
time it took us that route was 10 days.
Well, then let's hit the next town and see if we can get a horse. Or
Here's the
something.
next town.
Next town?
Isn't that Orpelhast?
Well, I mean, if we're going south, then Opalhaus. If we're going north, I mean, like, wait, where are we even? Because we walked for
Who's-
hours yesterday.
Does anyone have a map?
I still have the map, but we don't. It's not exactly like full of landmarks. Look around. It's just, oh, there's the river, there's the road, there's some wood. That's it.
You know what? I'll see if I can see anything that might be useful. All right, DM. I'm gonna try to parkour up a tree.
Yay, parkour!
Oh no.
Oh, lordy.
I'm watching intently.
Here we go.
Don't look at me, please.
All right, let's do the acrobatics.
Performance.
The old
anxiety.
acrobatics.
Rodon's
Here
like,
we go.
ooh, parkour again, and
18
starts
plus
watching his.
6.
Yay!
18 plus 6.
Not
Ah!
With
Fi-
everybody
fucking
watching too.
finally.
Yeah, I know everybody's
How
watching.
many episodes has it been?
40 episodes.
40 episodes. And you guys finally see Liliola do something freaking cool.
I don't believe it.
Neelon swear he heard something and looked away at the last second. And didn't see any of it.
Well, Gomo like walks up to Neelon with a pouch in his hand. He's like, has she always been able to do that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Huh.
Okay, so what do I see?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Hmm.
Perception check.
Well,
12.
yeah, it's 18. I mean, it's 2 plus 10.
You see smoke in the distance.
Which
Going
direction?
north.
North? Uh-huh.
And it's quite
That's
a
it?
bit. It's actually, you see smoke coming from multiple spots. Like, not like one big bellowing smoke thing, but lots of little ones.
Mhm.
And it's a good couple of miles away to the north.
Can I tell, like, what direction's north and things like that? Like, how good's my sense of direction?
Make that would be a nature check? Question mark. Survival.
Survival.
Yep.
Survival. 11 plus 2. 13?
Yeah, you can tell it's north.
Okay,
You know that based on the way you were traveling and traveling next to the river, and you know the river was going north to south. So.
Yep. Upriver
And that's
is north.
Mhm.
and that's the only thing that I noticed, right?
That is the only thing you notice. The rest is just the river, the little road that's next to it, and lots of woods.
I can see the river on the road, but there's like a big thing of smoke to our north.
To our north?
Yes.
Hmm.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that
sorry.
where that one town
Two-
ruin was?
From the south too, because clearly there was
Right.
fire where you guys were from. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Would the smoke be from that one town ruin we passed by on the boat?
Possible.
I don't know. I can't tell from here.
I mean,
Honestly, I wonder if our best bet for civilization then is south.
but that's where we came from. Let's back to war,
Yeah, but-
sir.
Yeah, but this way we'll also still have to go all the way back up to Ardenren before we get anywhere.
Well, we could run into Cloven. It's not the biggest town, but it is a town.
What if we go the other direction? That there's no smoke over there, like
Into
west?
the woods?
Yes, more west.
And what? What civilization would we find in there? No,
I
I
don't
see our
know.
best bet is still back up north. I mean,
All
the
right.
south is south is Warser. It's overrun. That's not an option. Into the woods.
But
I
north
don't
looks
think
like it's on
so.
fire.
Yeah, but
This might be a dumb idea. No, it is a dumb idea. Never mind.
what? Speak your mind.
It's an idea. What is it?
Take the river south, bypass Warsaw, go to Opelhast.
That is an
What
idea.
boat?
Yeah, exactly. What? We don't have a ship.
What if we make a raft out of sticks on logs from the
Oh
trees?
yeah, it'll be just as successful as when we tried to tie a rope to a tree and cross a little river. That worked really well, didn't
That
it?
was a single rope.
Well,
Yeah, I think we've proven we can't tie ropes.
yeah, I don't know how much rope we even have. I don't have mine anymore.
I
I
have
have mine.
50.
I have 50.
50.
Does everybody just carry rope around?
You never know when you're going to need it.
I mean,
Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna
um,
question its usefulness, but gee, okay.
Someone.
I'm. Do I have to roll to come down?
Oh,
No, you had a good enough roll. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I'm coming down. I'm gonna like jump in front of them, like ta-da!
Yoda,
Hey.
I need you to make your animal handling check with disadvantage because of your
course.
exhaustion.
make a boat. you see.
That is a nat 1 plus 8.
Yep. Okay. Nothing. All right.
Como, can we talk?
Huh? Oh, okay. Is it quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
should be.
Water should take a little while to boil. The flame isn't exactly, roaring. Yeah, what's up?
I would appreciate your wisdom with helping me be wiser.
Like with every word, every syllable, Gomo's like face is going like what? Huh? Like she's formulating like articulate sentences, or there's effort. What is this? Look,
Look, I've never been the smartest, and since I got up here, my brain has been really scattered. I would appreciate help with not being so drastic anymore. At least when it comes to planning and stuff. Emotion's a different thing, but I need to be different.
Okay.
Also watch the water.
Yeah, it's not boiling anytime soon. It's a freaking pan. Gee, I don't know what to say. I mean, is there anything in particular you were thinking of, like an example where you felt like you needed to be different?
Everything.
Everything. Oh. I mean, when you say wise, like what? I mean, do you regret your decisions?
Yes.
Huh.
There's something I want to tell you guys, but it's not the time or the place. And
well, it's clear you have an idea of what a good time and a place would be to share such a thing. Wouldn't you say that is a form of wisdom?
not like you. Not like Neon.
Hmm.
You guys make good decisions. You guys know what a good decision is. All the time.
I would beg to
Why we
differ.
look up to you.
I mean, there are plenty of decisions I make that I regret, and I'm sure Nilan does too. So, I mean, what is your idea of a wise decision? Like, how do you tell if something was wise versus not?
I don't know anymore. And I need to learn that.
But you clearly feel that yours were, in your eyes, not wise, whereas maybe mine or Neon were. To your eyes, like, what makes you think that?
Because you've kept us alive.
Well, all of us are still alive, despite all of the choices that we have made so far. So maybe all decisions were wise? Where's the line? How do you tell one? How do you tell a wise decision from one that's not?
I wasn't able to do that. I made a decision and I wasn't able to keep people alive.
Oh, you're not talking about us.
No.
Okay.
That's the story I want to tell somewhere else, though. We do need to get to a town, and that's probably the better place to do it, I think.
Okay.
Well, no, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe now is the
that
time.
again is a question of wisdom. So, maybe hold on to it, think about it more. Now, I mean, you're clearly thinking of something from the past, which I completely understand if you're not ready to share it yet. But there are obviously things that are in our control, and then there are things that are not. Right? And you need to think about if you misjudged thinking something was in your control but it wasn't, or you knew what was in your control and what wasn't, but bad things happened anyways. Because bad things happen despite our best efforts.
How do you decide that?
Well, you can think about it. You just stop and just take a moment and try to think of it objectively, because it's so easy to think in a way that either makes you feel better, gives you comfort, or the way you want things to be. And it is always a challenge to then convince yourself not to, because it's betraying your own feelings, your desires. But that's the trick, being able to just stop for a moment and take a step back and look at everything as a whole, as an observer. Not as someone who's in the scene. I mean, some of it is practice, some of it is just experience. Experience helps.
Take a deep breath and just. I still like to learn from you. I mean,
Well, I'm sure there's stuff.
After all, that
things
was
to learn
pretty
from
wise.
everyone. I don't know if I'm wise.
You're a lot more experienced than I am, so I think there's a lot to learn from you.
Your water's starting to boil, Como.
Well.
Meanwhile. Oh.
No, your water's boiling.
Oh.
That's meanwhile that.
I mean,
If you're okay with it, I'd like to learn whatever I can from you.
no, you just do what you can do, and you do it with good intention, and just make sure that you are thinking beyond just yourself and thinking of what can happen as a result of your choices, and think about what it can and cannot do to others. And sometimes it can be overwhelming because there are so many different outcomes. But that's where experience comes in, when you start to learn what is more likely to happen than others. Like this, for instance, and he's going over to the pan. Like, well, I have my water. I put it on fire. It's gonna boil. That's pretty much a given, unless something crazy happens, like gust of wind blows and the fire gets put out or whatever. That's out of our controls, right? So I don't worry about it. If the fire gets snuffed out, I'll just start a new one. But my intent is to bring the water to boil, and now I can do with it how I wish. Say, I take this pouch, and he's like opening up a little pouch, and his hand goes in there and just brings a handful of something out. And depending on what I put in the water, it turns into something different. I have control over that. That's my intent. I intend to make this water something else. So I take action. And he opens his hand, and it's there's a bunch of weird little dried bits falling into the water, starting to simmer. These things are easy, right? Because you know what's going to happen. But whether the result is something someone would like, I don't have control over that. See, it's always when other people get involved. Well, other parties, enemies, friends, family. You just kind of, at some point you take a leap of faith. You don't know what's going to happen. But you make your best guess. That's the best we can do. Though I think, and he's like stirring it, I think this will help us all get a little bit of, a little bit of boost before we get on the road. And and you can start smelling as it brews. It's tea. It's Irvin's tea.
Yeah.
So,
See?
DM,
Sometimes you're surprised too. Like, I didn't think I would miss this, but this is nice.
Yeah.
You called for me, ma'am?
yeah, I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to let you know that while they're having this conversation, I'm in the background trying to hack down a tree with a short sword.
I saw your thing.
Why?
Okay. I don't have an axe.
Oh my god. Do I hear this?
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been
We're
hearing,
gonna look up.
like a ting, choppy sound, and yeah.
Short
I'm-
sword against a tree. Ugh.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go help her. Thank you.
Why don't you take this? And he pulls out a little hatchet from his bag.
That's probably gonna work a lot better. Yeah.
It's one of the few things that were still in my bag.
We'll replace all that.
Yeah, it's small because it's, my size, but
Hey, it's my size too.
better than a short sword.
Yeah, that's true. I'll probably come back for more learning later. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Save some of that tea for me.
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna go help Lily.
Alrighty. So now you have tea, Gomo, or almost tea,
Yeah.
and apparently they're chopping down a tree. Not sure why, but they're chopping a tree
Dude.
down.
I'm going to make a raft.
Do
Oh
I need
my
a roll to help?
god. Yeah, and if
Oh
you're
my
if you're
God.
chopping trees to make a raft, you're talking about bigger trees. This is gonna take you a while with that little hatchet. Sure.
Neilon's
How
just
big of
standing
a
there
tree
about
are we-
30 feet away, arms crossed, just, what are you doing?
What are they doing?
I'm trying to chop down this tree, but I have no
Lily,
strength.
Lily, I have a hatchet. Maybe that'll work better.
It's pretty small. Like, to you, it'd be like a hand hatchet,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially if you're trying to knock, it's a giant tree for a raft. Yeah, it's still gonna take you a while.
And maybe we should go for a smaller one.
There are no small trees here.
Oh, we could just use the branches, right?
Can you use branches for a raft? I don't know. I'm gonna sit back.
So,
She's
we
gonna
have a
fall
lot of
back.
Hmm.
Grogan, catch me. I'm joking. Don't.
I was about to ask, like, is she legitimately saying this? 'Cause
No, she just falls back. No catching. The last time he caught her, he got hurt.
Let's see. If we have as much rope as I think we do.
Take 1 point of damage for remembering.
I think. we
How
might be
dare.
able to- I think maybe we can tie the branches together if we get big enough branches. We do have a lot of rope, don't we?
I'm tired.
Rodan is currently interested in the tea.
They're just gonna try to climb the tree and get like big branches, but not,
What?
Nothing massive, but it's better than cutting down the entire tree.
So, Gummy, real fast on the map. There's on the
Yes.
top right. There's like little squares. Hover over that, and there's one that says scale. And then if you zoom out, oh, you're already on it. If you zoom out, it actually tells you on the bottom. There's like a little scale thing. So 1 hex from point to point is 60 miles.
I'm not on the actual page for it. I just have the image up.
Okay. All right. It's 60 miles is from like 1 hex point to the other
One
side.
edge. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 hex point to the other hex
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. 60 miles, which is
I did it that way because I
One
looked up. I
day's
remember,
travel?
yeah, on D&D, 1 day's travel was roughly 60 miles.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
that's why I did it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I remember it being about 1 day's travel.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to guesstimate where we might be of like overall relative to
Yeah.
Worcester and Cloven.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know where we're at.
Well, when you guys were in Worcester, you only traveled for a couple hours.
Yep. It was already after sunset when we left, and we walked as long as we could, and then we set camp. So, at best, we will be at the corner of that one edge.
Okay, I see.
We're still in the same hex grid as Worcester, I think. Like maybe at the edge of it.
And also, just so you guys know, since you woke up and you ate and everything that you've been doing since, because
midday.
you guys went to bed, yeah, it's pretty close to midday. Since you guys went to bed pretty late too.
Oh, we needed the rest.
Yep.
There's got to be a way to go down the river.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we can hitch a ride on a boat that might be sailing by.
Oh, that's a good idea. She's gonna sit up. I can go stick out my leg and try to get attention.
I'm sorry,
Uh-huh.
what?
I have
think I
nice legs.
I think that might work. Lily's very good with people.
It worked in the prison.
Okay, whatever, sure. Okay.
She was
It's
showing something
bet-
different than leg.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. How could I forget?
I mean, it's better than trying to make a raft, maybe?
Well,
How far away from we from the river? Not that far, right?
Yeah, no.
I mean, we're right next to
look
the
over
river.
it, yeah. Look
Yeah,
over
okay.
it right there.
Alright, I'm gonna like run to the river and I'm just gonna be looking up and down, see if I see any boats.
She's gonna give the hatchet back to Gomo.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, in case we need it later.
Anybody want some tea while we think about this? Look, okay. Usually there are boats going up and down the river daily, right? But with what's happened in Worcester, we don't know. So now this is where the wisdom thing comes in. Like these are things we don't know, and we take chances. What are the chances that we're willing to take is the question, right? Because you can't make decisions knowing all the circumstances. Then nobody would make mistakes.
So then, with that thought process.
Like he's saying all this while he's like trying to like scoop up some of the tea and pour it into the cups from Neelan's mess kit. He's like starting to distribute it to everyone.
I think we lost Nyana.
Well, there goes Nace.
Oh, she's back. So yeah.
Yeah. sorry,
Closest
my
people first. Whoever's closest to the campfire or the invisible fire or whatever.
Rhoda is trying to
I
figure
just-
out what the smell is.
My
Ah.
Discord died for a second there.
I'm keeping my eye out for any boats or ships.
So, with
Rhoda is
that,
trying to figure out what the tea is.
Go ahead, Naoda. Go ahead.
With that being said, does that mean a raft would not be as safe as a boat, since most people take boat down the river?
It might work, just would take. Do you know? Have you ever built a raft before?
No.
It takes a while, especially not without the tools.
Right.
And
So,
quite frankly, these woods are not exactly the most ideal. They're they're not properly treated.
Would there be...
Um,
Ah,
those of you that have traveled,
Ah,
those of you that travel these or have traveled it before, you do know that normally the lanes they're not like super busy, but yes, they are used quite often.
Yep.
And then thinking about it now, it's kind of surprising you haven't seen a boat. I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
it's midday,
midday.
so if there was one that started an Arden run, you might see one coming by it, like at
Mhm.
some point before they reach Warsaw. But that's like a couple of days travel, usually. So, guys, we gotta make a decision. My vote is to start working up north, back towards Arden Run. We'll run into a town. Maybe we'll catch up with the order guys, or maybe we'll catch the reinforcement coming back down, and be able to tell them what happened.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
how far could the order have gotten on foot?
Depends. I mean, maybe they marched on all through the night. I don't know.
How
Well,
far
like
do
I've
you think
said
they could have
before,
gotten?
like I said before, they have means of magical travel.
That too. There we go.
But if they sent word at the earliest, oh God, when was it? Because they sent word. How long ago was it, DM? Was it a couple days prior, or
No, it
like
was
before
It
we
just
left?
was
just
like
a day prior
yeah,
to us
yeah,
arriving,
just
so
a
it
day.
was 2 days ago from our perspective, at best.
Yeah. So if someone got to them within that day, it doesn't take long to get everyone up and ready and in marching order,
Yeah.
and more than
And
likely would have used one of the teleportation circles to get to the closest point, and then traveled on foot or on horseback the
Yep.
rest of the way, depending on how many people they brought in their squadron.
Yep. So it's either down the river from Arderon directly, or they teleport to Opalhouse and then upriver, or marched on something. But I mean, not knowing which it is, I mean, I think our best bet is to still march on north, hug the river, see if we can catch anybody on the way. If not, we'll just keep on going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
How many cups do we even have, though? I don't know if we have enough to go around to everybody.
Probably not enough.
I have like 2 in my mess kit.
Okay.
Same.
So, all right, 2 of the closest ones get the tea first. Whoever's near the campfire.
Wouldn't that be 4? Because if he has 2 and out of character, if he has 2 and I have 2.
Oh, you have 2
it-
as well. Okay.
Or
there
some
we
in
go.
his water skin.
Yep, Lily has
Yeah.
water skin.
It's hot water in water. I don't know. Just
That is leather. Yeah.
at least let it cool before you pour that in there. If you want to bring it on the road. It's Irvin's tea, by the way. He hands a cup over.
Oh,
to you.
that's why it smelled like that.
Yep. It's almost medicinal, but hey, it's nice.
It's not very sweet.
It's a bit
Perfect.
of it's a good mix of nature and civilization, isn't it? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but which direction does it lean more toward?
It's certainly earthy. And stop complaining. Just drink your tea.
What? I was looking for the boats.
Well, I mean, considering you already did a perception check up a tree, and you didn't see any boats.
Yeah, she's just standing there looking down the up and down the river.
Well, Naota's gonna pack up her stuff and be ready and finish off her tea.
I really don't like how aimless we are. It's like, what are we now? What are we doing now?
I wasn't paying attention at the console. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Or we're supposed to go down southeast and go back to that one facility thing.
Then why didn't we do
Harper
that?
That is a long ways away.
Well, the thought that I was having was hit Warser, see how things were going on there. Well, we figured that out, and then we would either continue downriver to Opalhouse, and then move our way over to Grey Point, and then up to Harperfell.
That's
Hmm.
Why don't we
Sound
just
plan? Except, Horser's kind of overrun with zombie dinosaurs.
Like I
What?
said, that was the original plan.
why don't we just swim across the river and then start making our way that way? On the other side.
nice.
Do you remember how many days it took for us to get from Harperfell
Over the river
to
and through the woods?
Horser?
To grandmother's house we go.
Ugh, that sounds dangerous.
Rodon.
There are no roads. And all we have is this lousy map.
Rodon.
We have the river. The river.
You
takes
got to
us
speak up a little
Omaha.
bit, Newt. I don't think they can hear you.
Rodon. She tapped him.
Hmm.
I was leaning back in my chair. Forgot about that. She tapped Rodon.
Hmm.
Should we tell them? About last night?
Does
I
anybody
mean, it definitely
hear
makes
this?
the case for us moving, but yeah.
Are you guys like kind of whispering, trying to keep it quiet?
I'm assuming she is, given the subject matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get out of here as soon as possible because I know we dropped the egg off, but I'm still not disconnected.
You say that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet. Nobody says anything.
Well, I don't hear much. I'm just kind of sipping on my tea, looking around, and trying to get stuff figured out.
I'm gonna start scooting away. The whole turning around and whistling and oh, time to start hitting that old dusty trail kind of thing. Because only Gomo and Nila know what I did.
Guys, so it's probably better if we head to a town, make plans there, because last night I had a really weird vision, but it's still active. So
Vision,
I
you
don't-
say?
yeah,
Like what?
Similar to what she had when she had the egg.
except it seemed calmer, and it was us around the fireplace.
Huh?
Exactly where we were.
Huh?
When was this?
Last night before we woke you up. That's
You
why
had
we
a-
were worried, because we saw something.
Whoa, hold up. You had a vision?
Yeah, like I used to do.
And it
Yeah.
was of us around this campfire? And he's like his
Yes.
right hand and the mage hand pointing at the fucking fire.
Yes.
Like right here. Us.
Yes.
And it was at night
Yes.
when you had this vision. And the vision was of us around the campfire at night, sleeping.
Yes.
Describe it.
She'd stand in the approximate area. It was looking from here.
Is that close to where you took Neilon the night before?
Mm-hmm.
He'll point at the bush. Is that the bush that was right next to us last night when you woke me up?
The one we heard something from? Yes?
Negative.
Oh, no?
The one kind of where you guys were standing was where you saw the footprints and stuff. Where Neilon, that's where you brought him. But Neilon, when you were kind of like scanning the area from there, and you had noticed it off to the side from that spot, so it was farther in from that spot.
Okay, because I feel like he's starting to put two and two together of like, wait, egg, vision, eyeball.
Yeah.
I
Yahtzee.
I just think we should get further. Maybe it'll break, Since Yeah.
All right, yep, it's time to move. We're crossing the river right now.
Okay,
We're not staying on this side of the river.
we're
Something's
trying to
following
break
us.
this connection? Is that what we're trying to do?
I think so. That's what you guys want, right?
Okay. Does that mean I should probably dispose of these two? And Gomo, like, very slowly, gingerly pulls out stuff from his backpack. And in his hands, you see, like, what looks like broken shell pieces.
What is that?
Tick. Dong. That's what cracked.
I think so. I mean, there was nothing else exactly that could have cracked. Had to have been this. And there were bigger pieces. I don't see those anymore, so I'm assuming, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you don't see them anymore?
Well, I mean, I see about as much eggshell, just not bigger pieces. So I'm assuming
Eggshell?
those they cracked.
Why do you have an eggshell?
I picked them up, okay?
Why?
I found out what. I went
is
back
happening?
and to where the egg. This is what I found. I picked them up.
Wait, what?
Neilon is now like breathing deep and like, oh god, kind of like looking between Gomo and Lily
I
Morty?
don't
As he's-
understand.
as stuff is being connected.
I don't understand.
I stepped away. What happened?
Oh my god.
Revelations. is what is happening.
Naota said that she had seen something.
Got
They're
that.
starting to put things together. Gummy pulled out the eggshell pieces.
Oh, so they
and-
didn't say anything about what I did yet. Okay, good.
Not
Well,
no,
explicitly.
but now-
That's literally
You're-
what we're getting at right now.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure I didn't miss my cue. Okay, go.
Wait.
Well, I mean, you ruined your cue is what you did.
Hold on. Okay, I thought we were trying to break the connection and not have.
Exactly. That's what I thought we were doing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Then why do you have eggshells? I'm so
I
confused.
had a revelation of my own. Would you care to share with the group?
What?
Lily, like Gomo's looking over at Lily's direction, and his mage hand is doing the pinching motion.
I had already, like, I was, like, scooting away the whole time. Did I just get, like, a spotlight put on me?
Yup. She was like sneaking away, and then poof.
Basically.
You want a spotlight? I can give you one with Sacred Flame.
Okay. So, when they put the egg away, I grabbed it and brought it back with us.
Huh?
Yeah, but you stashed it away outside of the town.
Yes, I hid it. I stashed it away, but I didn't know what happened to it because I couldn't get back, and I didn't know Gomo found it.
It's okay, I did.
Wait, is that what you were doing on the perimeter run?
Yes, that's what I was doing on the perimeter run. I was using you as a scapegoat.
So then you grabbed it.
Huh?
That's why you slinked away before we left. And he's pointing straight at Gomo.
Yes.
And now this thing hatched
What?
and is following us.
The hatching happened before. I had nothing to do with it. You remember, I put it down. I hid it. We ran away from that place. It was only long after that, when we were back in Warsaw, that I found out Lily had the brilliant idea to swipe it and stash it.
I have another confession. I'm pretty sure I knew it was following us around.
What?
Ever since we left Warsaw, there's been something following us, and I'm pretty sure it was the baby.
Urge to kill rising. Well, that explains the fucking eyeball I was staring into last night when you two woke me up.
Rodon is making this face at Lily, and I put the gif in the general chat.
By the way, like, I've already snuck to the point where I'm, like, hiding behind Groger.
We woke you up because we were supposed to be on watch and we heard something. And I didn't know what call I should make, so we woke you.
I can't see in the dark. She could. She thought she saw stuff over there. We figured you were probably the best one to notify.
You only did it because I was following with Gomo.
Well, now all I hear is my heart thumping in my ear, so maybe it wasn't the best call. Okay. We are going to cross the river. This thing is small enough, doesn't know how to swim. We can get away with it.
What if it follows us and starts drowning? It's a baby.
Wait. What if the undead get a hold of it?
What if the undead get a hold of us? I'm trying to protect this group. I'm trying to protect us. It's one stupid decision after another.
Gomo's like trying to quietly sneak away with his backpack over towards the river.
Oh, you get back here.
I was just trying to gauge how deep the water was. If it was, we could ford it or something.
Don't get mad at
Look,
Gomo. It's my fault.
I did my best, okay?
I'm the one who grabbed it in the first place. Don't be mad at them.
I shouldn't have gotten it back, but I saw that. Like I told you last night, like everybody was making a big deal because it was a baby by itself, and I felt bad, so that's why I did it.
It was.
And then I told Gom.
It was an egg. We
But the
left
way that
it.
you
That
were
was the
acting-
end of it.
The way that you were acting made me want to do it, and Gomo already got mad at me when I told him. So you have no reason to be mad at Gomo.
Well, I have no reason to be to enact fury on you anymore. These folks, however, on the other hand, they're perfectly entitled in my from my point of view.
You're not exempt.
Well, me?
No,
What did I do?
no, no. Anger is not going to help us as much as confusion and that kind of stuff is very prominent right now.
No, for me, it's just anger. My blood is boiling. How? And people say I'm reckless. What the fuck?
Well, I was just trying to clean up after someone else's mess, okay?
I need Gomo, Lily, Rodon, and Groger to roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
11 plus
That's
5,
high.
16.
18 plus 6, 24.
13 plus
I
10, 23.
believe that is a nat 20.
Oh,
Jesus.
The Grover
20 plus
trying
what?
to meditate amidst the chaos.
I'm
Trying
like
to-
hiding
But the
right
only
behind
one like
Grover,
not
man.
getting yelled at. He's
Yep.
just like, oh dear.
Like-
Trying to-
Like I'm hiding behind
What to
Grover like a
do?
child.
20 plus what?
Oh, that flat 20. And
Okay.
flat nat 20.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
No, it's nat 20, but it's not. It's plus nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It sucks because it's one of the one times that a nat 20 doesn't really matter.
I know.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it was extremely high roll, but I had to see. Nobody noticed it, so continue.
Noticed what?
Well, you'll never know because you didn't notice it.
But it's a nat 20! I finally get a nat 20 and it doesn't even do. Oh! No.
It was the actual overall number that mattered, not the.
And 24 wasn't high
Oh.
enough?
It was not.
Oh no.
You needed a 25. That's why I was
Oh
wondering
my
if.
god.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
Yeah.
waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm
God
sorry,
damn.
Tibby. You needed 25 points to live.
Yeah.
My nat 20 wasted?
Oof.
I'll never get it.
It was something very specific and very very hard to spot. So I wanted to
That's
see
fair.
if
God
anybody.
That's fair.
damn.
Nat 20s don't always have to mean success.
I am so sad.
Oh.
Back to, I guess, the chaos.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? This is my fault. If anybody needs to get in trouble, it'll be me.
Lily,
Still hiding behind Groger, by the way.
Dear Lord.
no. Because you guys wouldn't be here if I hadn't picked it up to start with. And that is without a doubt on me.
That may be the catalyst, but everyone here is making stupid decisions.
Yeah, what stupid decision did I make?
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning that myself.
I'm just trying to pick up. I just try to pick up after Lily, that's all. Just freaking eggshells. Look, there's a crumbly. They're all dry and everything. He's like crumbling them in his palm. It's just.
You
But
already
not
knew
really.
that.
He's not really doing too much. Like he's weak. Like okay, but you get my point. It's just eggshells.
If you did nothing wrong, then why are you trying to slink away?
I don't like the confrontation.
Also, it's not like you're exactly the most fun person to be around when you're angry, Neelon.
Well,
Do
I
you
don't
know
think that's
why
a problem.
I'm angry?
I think we all know why you're angry.
Then you can't fault me for being angry.
Then you
Now,
can't fault
can
him
you?
for slinking away. I'm not faulting anybody for the emotions they're having right now. Me of all people can't do that.
Okay, can we talk about the whole, whose fault, whatever, later, and just focus on what to do now? What's done is already done. Look, I hated it when I found out, but it was already done.
Rubbing my ear when he
It
says
was a
that.
time for action. I didn't even get a chance to confront her about why she did all this. And maybe this would have been a good time, but no, I don't think it is. We need to get moving. So, across the river is what you suggest.
Yes.
All right, let's.
To break away from this thing that's now following us.
Why is he even following us in the first place?
I don't know.
Because
I
it
thought we
probably
went
still has
back
a
where we
connection with
wanted to
Naota.
go.
Because now it's probably got a connection to Naota.
Hey, what
You
if we
know-
go home? Why would
you know
you
what's
have a
funny is,
connection to
like,
me?
You know, normally we're trying not to talk over each other. This is like in character, probably one of the one times I could see everybody doing that.
Once again,
What can-
that question with why it's following us, I just like stay behind Groger and don't say anything.
I thought it wanted to go home, so I don't know why it would still
I
have a
thought
connection
that
to me.
too. I thought that's what it was trying to communicate to you the whole time. It was showing you the forest. It's home, where it belongs.
Well, maybe now it's imprinted on her.
Oh, well, that's not exactly
How?
something that I chose.
How? We
is
left it when it was still an
You
egg.
need to go.
It was already having visions before it wasn't it before it hatched.
So it was already
Well-
too late? Like, well, there was no point in us bringing it back to Warsaw and trying to put
That
it back?
doesn't
Like,
make
what
sense. I don't even know.
Um,
why would it continue
But-
to try to, like, communicate us?
Neelon's going to point at Groger and say, "Thank you, let's go."
Huh?
Because
Hmm?
while everyone was arguing, Groger was like, "We need to go. I need to actually start just going and plucking up his stuff."
I'm still like just clinging on to Groger. By the way, so I'm
That's-
following him as
that's-
he's doing that.
That's fine. He'll let her cling. He's just like, everyone's
No one-
arguing, and he's just like, we need to go. I'm gonna start packing up.
Yeah, no one's
All of
ever
this
gonna know that
debating
she was
and
like.
passing blame isn't. We can't do this now.
Well, I already have all my stuff ready, so.
All right. Well, Grover speaks sense.
Blame is not being passed around. Stupid decisions are being made.
All right. Well, we're trying
And
to make
not
a good
saying
one.
anything. What was that? I missed that. I knew it.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, we're trying to make a good one, so let's go. Close the door there.
Grr, angry dad. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Sorry, sweetie. I didn't hear that. No, that
I'm
was-
sorry,
I
honey.
love
Did you say something?
it. No,
I,
it's
as a
very
player,
cute.
want to make sure I heard that.
No, it's
So.
good. It's good. No, I totally get it.
Neelon, as a character, couldn't give a shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could.
All right.
Talk to
So
me
what
about
was-
across the
issues
river.
when you're the cause of my goddamn anger. Fucking stupid decisions. I'm trying to keep us alive. Not the most fun to be around. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep us living, not undead.
He mutters as everybody's getting ready and packing up. And
Anybody want the last cup of tea?
I think we should just leave it for now.
Rodon will power drink it.
Oh, okay. It's hot. Oh gosh, are your tongues okay?
Did you say tongues? Like
Tongue-
more than one?
Belch
Sorry, I'm
with
like-
a small lightning blast, but it's not a full bolt.
It's adorable.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Groger. I was like, "Do you think the baby was following the food I was holding in my hand?"
I think it was following something else.
Okay, so I don't have to say anything. Let's go.
So
Oh,
am I disposing of the eggshells? We don't need it,
Yes.
right?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Wait, keep a few. I would say keep a few.
But
What?
you see
Neela's
him
just going to
dumping it.
scream the word "fuck" in Infernal. Just scream it.
Ah!
I
sounds
did not understand that, but
terrible.
that sounded
Yeah.
nasty.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Yeah, you don't want to know what he said.
It may be a few.
I can take a guess.
Yeah, oh,
but
you see Gomo like dumping the bag, like the pouch with the eggshells.
wait, no. Keep a few in case we need them for reference.
He's picking up a
Oh,
particularly
like
bigger
study?
piece up. Yeah.
Study, identification,
Eh?
reporting.
He's
The
holding
biggest,
it
the
up.
biggest piece, the
pointing
biggest
at
piece
it.
you guys have is it's maybe Gomo palm size.
That's pretty big.
It's like a piece of Doritos. Like, good? Okay,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
moving on. All right.
Como,
Wait, we're swimming across the river, right?
we're getting
Ooh,
there
actually,
somehow.
that DM.
Yep.
Rodon's had experience. Rodon's had experience in rolling logs down a river. Would he be able to tell how fast this current is going?
Ah,
Yeah, go for it. Both of you.
What would that roll be?
Survival. You could either do survival or history, if depending on how you're wanting to do it. It's like history of remembering the log thing, or survival.
Well, it ain't coming back to him because it's a 7 plus 0.
Okay.
0 or 1, so it's either 7 or 8, depending on the stat. It's
Yeah,
probably
either
not
way.
great.
You look at the water and you're trying to study it, and it doesn't look it's moving too fast, but it's hard to tell.
I'm not used to these waters up here.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put Maki on top of my head because she'll be safer up there.
Rodon's gonna dive in, swim across like a little like a crocodile.
How long would it take to swim from one end to one side to the other?
In this particular place, it's not too wide, but it's still wider than if you remember back on what was it, like freaking session 3 or 4 for us, like one of the thing where you waded
Is
across that.
Deeper
Spot
than that,
over-
too?
It is deeper and farther.
Oh.
Gomer, are you going to be okay crossing this?
how far across?
It's pretty far.
How far
Is
is
it
pretty
within
far?
dimension door distance?
Exactly.
It- No, it's farther than that.
It's further than 500 feet?
100 feet?
Oh, I thought it went 120. No, it's not farther than
No.
500 feet.
Okay. I mean, if it's
From-
less than
from
500,
your-
if you can see across
Yeah.
to the other
You
side,
can
it's
see it.
not.
You can see across the other side. You would guess 250.
Mhm.
So it's quite a distance, just
Mhm.
not there.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Is Rodon doing okay?
The fucking crocodile in the goddamn general chat. Actually, yeah, he said he already jumped in. So, how is he doing?
Who did?
Rodon jumped
Rodon
in.
I did.
Yeah.
I said I jumped in and started swimming like a crocodile.
Okay, so you jump in, and when you jump in, you don't touch the ground. You don't touch the bottom from jumping. So you want to start swimming? We'll do an athletics check.
Oh, that's a good one for me, I think. Oh yeah, 11 plus 7.
I just heard Lily
Yeah.
die inside.
Yep. So Rodon jumps in, starts swimming across, crocodile style. What's the rest of you guys doing?
Um.
Gomo's just
Uh,
watching everyone go into the water.
Mm-mm.
I'm standing
Naoda
at the
can't
edge
swim.
of the water.
Yeah, no, Naoda's not getting close. She can't swim.
You hear that
You
noise?
gonna go in or?
Those are the shrieking eels.
Oh no! um, I don't know if I'll make it. I mean, I know how to swim, but this is really far.
I don't know how to swim, so I'm definitely not gonna make it.
You don't know how to swim?
Mm-mm. Remember, we don't exactly deal with water a whole lot.
You don't have
The
like
Underdark.
underwater lakes and stuff?
Uh,
Well, I guess
we
maybe,
do, but
maybe
we
you do.
don't
You just don't go
Um,
in there. Alright.
Yeah, because either they'll burn your skin off, or something will eat you, or you'll get stuck. It's not fun. Yeah.
Okay.
DM.
Hey, how's it going?
So, because Groger sees the others hesitating, and he's thinking of like, oh god, like I don't think he'll be able to do all of them at once, but like at least like with Nyota and Lily, maybe like they can hold on to him and he can swim across or something. I don't know if that, like, what kind of role that would be, or if that's even possible.
While Groger is contemplating that,
It is
um,
possible. Anything is possible.
with a high enough
Ne-
roll.
Nayota's the same size as Gomo though.
Exactly. So Gomo's gonna be okay. I can get you across.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna walk up and put his hand on her head. And on the other hand, he's got his new staff. It's like, you're gonna feel a little bit of a tug. Don't try to resist it, okay?
Right.
Like, and while he says it, he's already like spinning his staff around and it's starting to glow. And he stabs it into the ground and poof! Like, you feel a very strong pull. Like, a little bit of like gut churning, kind of like woof. Kind of like that vertigo feeling. And
Mm-hmm.
and next thing you know, your feet are on the ground. You're on the other
Just on the
side.
other side.
You're on the other side.
Oh,
Huh?
Neelan, will you be okay in your armor?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Is anybody on the
gonna-
other side with me?
No,
Gomo.
Gomo. So it's
Okay.
Gomo with his hand
Oh,
still on your
okay.
head, and he's
Okay.
just now removing it.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna take
Oh.
out the book and I'm gonna start looking for anything that might help me get across.
Huh.
Oh, you held on pretty good. Excuse
That
me for a
was-
second. He goes on over into the woods a little bit.
Oh.
Like you just
So-
hear him hurl.
When you start going through the book,
Oh.
Yep.
She's gonna
um,
pat his back.
Uh-huh.
when you start going through the book, you notice that he has written instructions to you.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to read them now or later?
I'll read them now.
Okay. It says, in order to have better control and gain access to the magics of the book, you must form a pact with it. On the back of the book, the last page of the book, you'll see where other people have done this. And you just follow suit. And we will start from there.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this, but not right now. She's all like Neelan's probably like right behind her and everything, and she's like, I'm not gonna do this right now.
Oh no, he's wading into the water.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do your athletics check then, Elon?
Actually, strange request. or question rather.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm carrying 120-ish pounds of stuff, including my chainmail armor, which is
Yeah.
about 55 pounds. Do I just sink?
Like a little rock.
So you would. So your athletics check is gonna have to be it's a higher DC to see because you're gonna have to like swim against what you're wearing.
Oh no, he's just gonna like if it feels like too much, he's just gonna drop down and start walking across the riverbed.
What?
Okay.
I have a plan.
Okay.
So from what I understand, which please check me on this. Holding your breath underwater, just natively, if you can't breathe underwater, you should be able to hold your breath as many minutes as your Constitution modifier.
Oh,
believe that
yes, I
is
believe that is true. Yes.
So my con mod is 2, so I can hold my breath for about 2 minutes
Yes.
Okay.
while I walk
Uh-huh.
across.
Uh-huh.
About how far would I be able to get
Oh my
within those
God.
2 minutes?
What's your movement speed?
30. I would
Naturally
assume it'd
30,
be halved
So
underwater.
it's
So
impeded.
so
yeah.
half. Yeah. So 15 feet.
Per 6 seconds.
I can't hold my breath.
15 times 10, so 150 feet in a minute.
Yeah,
you would
so-
just
and I said it was-
barely-
Well, I said it was 200 to 250 yards.
yards. Oh.
So it's 750 feet.
What?
Wait, no, because you asked me. You said dimension door in feet, right? So yeah, we'll just say it was 250 feet.
Yeah.
We'll make it
Okay,
easy.
so
We'll make it easier.
so then yeah, he'll just wade into the water, walk across, and if he starts having trouble trying to clamber up out of the water, he'll just misty step up onto land.
Wait,
soaking
so
wet.
okay,
That's
so because 2 minutes you would be able to make 240 feet, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
So,
just
yeah, it'd be
right
a
when
lot
you're
faster,
getting to the
yeah.
edge, you're like, it's right there, and you're starting to choke.
Okay, then yeah, he'll make that and then pop misty step to get up onto the bank.
So your constitution tells you how much you can hold your breath?
Your modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
I'm
hold. I can hold my breath for 2 minutes.
Modifier.
So for you, it's a +0.
In the Constitution,
I
the plus
can't
number.
hold my breath.
So,
Not really.
so yours would be I think a minimum of like a minute.
But you had 2. And you,
It's
you had
okay.
2
Gomo has
minutes.
-1.
Yeah, I can't hold my. Yeah.
Gomo
How am I
can't
getting-
breathe.
How am I getting across this river?
The moment water touches his face is submerged, he's just immediately
instant
drowning.
drown.
Yeah.
DM, how long,
actually-
how long would it take to do this pact so I could decide whether I do it now or later?
I don't know. Do you remember what it said for you to do?
It just said to go to the back of the page.
To the back
I
of
mean,
the book.
yeah.
Ooh. Idea.
What the hell?
Idea.
Yes.
Rodon is going to swim around to the other bank and see if he can't either carry or drag Lily.
Wait,
God.
wait. That's not
Well-
going. I'm busy.
So are
Oh,
you?
wait.
So are you gonna look? Are you gonna look at?
Yeah, I'm going to the back of the book.
Groger's like watching her. Like,
So you go to the back of the book,
Uh-huh.
and on the inside of the back cover,
Uh-huh.
you see fingerprints that have been pushed into it in dried blood.
Ah, that doesn't sound like it'd take long.
It's a biometric
Okay.
scan.
So then I'm gonna bite my thumb
Okay.
Ooh.
to like make it bleed,
Mm-hmm.
and then like rub the blood a bit to get like the fingerprints, and now put my hand on there to print it, like if I'm in prison again.
Groger
All right.
sees this. I want you to know. He's like watching her do this, and he's just very alarmed. Like,
I
Zoe,
mean-
what are you doing?
So as you
like in
do
magic.
this,
Uh-huh.
you feel an odd tingling sensation come from where your thumb is touching the book,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes up through your arm and in
Uh-huh.
through your entire body.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't really hurt. I mean, it's definitely weird. It's not a feeling you're used to, and it's a whole. You can feel it like travel through your body of this tingling sensation. Yeah, and that's pretty much the only thing you feel from it at the moment.
Okay. She's gonna definitely be alarmed with feeling that, but she's not gonna like move her hand just yet. And she did tell Groger when he said, "What are you doing?" Like trying to get magic. She did say it.
And now he's just trying to comprehend what that means. He's like, what?
How to summon unicorns 101. All right, so are you gonna let Groger pull you or Rodon pull you around across the river?
Well, Groger's there already. He hasn't jumped in. I guess I'll let him take me. Hold on, let me put my book away though.
I mean, that does make sense.
Rodon is just kind of sitting there at the edge. Can you swim, Groger?
Yes.
I'm licking the blood off of my fingers.
You know what the funniest part about Rodon being in the water? Lightning.
Oh yeah.
Please don't sneeze in the water.
No risk, I assure you.
Okay, so
The Amazonian electric eel can generate.
Nilon is across, Gomo's across, so it's just the two of you. All right,
Mhm.
Groger.
Yep.
Athletics. I need you to make an athletics check,
Do I need to do
Okay.
anything because I'm holding on to him?
and I want you to.
If I fail this, I need you to swim.
you need to
Don't
do an
bite.
athletics check to see if you can swim, but also a strength check to see if you can hold Lily while you're doing so.
Oh, God. Groger, why do you do these things? All right.
Yes.
Let's start
Yes,
with...
Groger. Why do you do these things?
Noda's gonna lean into Gomo and be like, she still has the book, right?
athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if that gets wet?
Okay, 15 plus 6 for athletics.
Okay,
And now strength?
strength.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to think about it.
That's a... Oh,
That's
good. It's a nat 20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah. So you jump in, see how deep it is, and you kind of somehow help Liliola into the water. And yeah, you have no problem.
It's freaking
Swimming across.
Baywatch suddenly.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just like, I just
Okay,
picture Lily like on his back and he just glides across.
Wait, he's not wearing a shirt.
He's like a jet boat.
Freaking
I'm
David
sure he doesn't have
Hasselhoff.
clothes.
Dave Hasselhoff. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's not wearing a shirt at all. So
Yeah,
it's like
no,
I'm
he has
holding
no
on to it.
just look at those glistening back muscles.
Swoon.
Water. Oh my
Rodon
god.
just kind of sits there at the. Rodon just kind of sits there for a minute and goes, "Show off." Before.
Can I roll if Kroger hears that?
Oh, the David Hasselhoff gif. Perfect.
Can I roll if Kroger hears Rodon's comment?
Yeah.
Oh god, what would that be? Perception?
Perception.
No.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's a flat roll then.
Oh, thank God.
That's a flat 4, so he's just getting the water out of his ear, so he didn't hear anything.
Well, not only that, but he's got a girl on his back, like holding on to him tightly. So
Fucking
I mean,
shirt on.
depends on where it's fine. It just depends on where her hands are. That's all I say.
where else would they be besides his like around his shoulders?
Then he's
Or not.
nasty. Then it's
Don't worry
fine.
about it. We'll talk about it later.
And it's fine.
Lord.
Keeping it PG somewhat.
All right, you guys got me a little confused, but all right, let's keep going.
All right, so you guys successfully make it across the river. It does take a while for everybody to get to swim across. It's, kind of long, so. Or kind of wide. The river's wide. It's definitely long. So, you make it to the other side. And on the other side, there's not a lot of room between the riverbank and trees. Matter of fact, there are some like mangroves and stuff actually sticking into the water. So that's why the road was put on the other side. The side there's not a lot of movement over here. So
Thank you for helping me, Groger. She's gonna kiss him on the cheek and then jump off.
oh boy.
Well, now he's red in the face, and thank God she didn't do
Oh,
that while
look.
they were in the water,
Looks
because then
like
they
we
both
have a
drown.
ship. Oh look, it looks like we did have a ship after all.
It's like, oh, thanks, Groger. He tries to go, you're welcome, and there's just kiss, and he just freezes. No, like he's frozen.
I'm not sure if
She's just walking away. She's going to check on her book.
It's just
Go.
no, he's like frozen, and then just that like that anime poof of like smoke, and his face is red, and he's just like.
Hey, Como. I
Is the
don't
book
know
okay?
about a lot about tieflings, but did they paralyze you when they kiss you?
Did it paralyze
What's
me?
going on there?
I would not know. I don't
Do you want to
think
find
so.
out?
She
I'm
moved
sorry.
Como
I'm
in front of her.
trying really hard to keep my breakfast down. So
Oh,
I
hey.
can
Can
speak
I
from
do a
experience.
very
No.
What do you mean experience?
Oh.
Yeah, Neelon
I-
visited the Ruby of the Sea.
Can I do a very light open hand technique to see if that gets Groger moving?
Like Groger's literally standing there with his hand on his cheek, like
Slap you with
404.
a very light slap with a deck saving throw to get you moving.
You don't need to have to roll. Just you can slap him across the face. He's literally not moving.
Don't slap hard, please.
It more would be like on the back, like sort of a come on already.
He like juts like, what? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Right.
Oh my gosh. It is
It's my book,
Tusklo.
okay?
Oh my god.
He just starts walking.
He's a freaking orc too. Jeez.
Just walks away. Just starts
I know,
walking.
right?
Wherever they're going, he's walking. They're going.
Alright.
Is the book okay, by the way? Since it was in her bag, but you never know.
Yes, the book is fine.
Yay.
Matter of fact, you realize that when you pull it out of the bag, even though some things got wet, it's completely dry.
This book is awesome.
Uh,
Oh, now I'm like thinking maybe I should not give this to Gomo because if he looks in the back of the book, oops.
How's he gonna know?
True. He's not gonna know.
Neota.
Hmm?
Animal handling check, please.
no, not yay.
Disadvantage.
Not yay. What do you mean yay?
Shush.
Oh, that evil laugh.
And the rest of you guys, everybody but Neota, if you'll roll a perception check for me.
Let's see, skills, animal handling, disadvantage.
I got a 19 plus 6, 25.
I got a 7 plus 10, 17.
That is
That's
a
17 flat.
That's a
14
3 plus
plus 5,
8. She is
19.
tired.
Wrote on 19, you said? Okay. Neelon?
Yes.
Sorry.
9.
9. So actually, everybody but Neota and Neelon, you notice across the river where you guys came from is a very small, completely white velociraptor, baby velociraptor, staring
no.
at you.
Oh no.
It's swimming?
No, it's on the other side, and it's just
Oh,
watching you.
is it cute?
Damn it! Party!
And that's what we'll end tonight's session.
Oh my god. Ah.
Yes!
No, not
Neil-
yes.
Like Neil is just grabbing his bag. He's like, "All right, let's go." Fucking moving on. Of course, he wouldn't see it. He never sees anything.
But I need to know if it's cute.
I think he just.
Oh my
man.
god.
All right. That was an interesting session. Lots of geez, I like these when it's a lot of RP. I don't know, it's fun.
Because you
She's
you
so
don't have to do too much.
She's so
You just sit
tired.
back
She's
and
not
enjoy.
registering anything.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I just cause chaos. That's all I do.
She's so tired. She's slinging insults at Neilon.
She is tired and just tired, physically and mentally.
Tired of Neilon. Oh.
Tired in general.
But is it cute, right? That's the question. That's all that
But is
matters.
it cute?
Question, yes.
Okay,
Is it
so
kawaii?
card of the day.
Hey.
Liliola, take it away.
It is the 4 of coins. And the 4 of coins is representation of gathering more power.
Huh.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
So basically, when the 4 of coins is in your reading, it says to take a look at, your relationships, your resources, like all of that kind of stuff, because you may be in a situation that requires you to get more power, or if it's finance, tightening your belt, getting more money, and all of that kind of stuff to make sure that you're safe and secure. So the gaining the power is basically for safety and security. It's not like out of greed.
I see 3 uses.
You see what?
I see 3 applications of that.
Oh. Mm.
Because it could be Liliola using the book, which to me is probably the most obvious. It could be stinking Velociraptor, but I'm also seeing it as Naota kind of, oh, well, I might be around here for a little while. Can you help me out? And the conversation she had with Liliola and Gomo as a result.
That's fair. So
That's very true.
I'm trying to learn tarot as well, and
I can
This-
teach.
yes.
Yeah.
So if I may add, I mean this
Go for it.
card. So 4 of coins. You can see the man holding on to a coin, and he's got both feet firmly on the 2 other coins, and he has 1 coin balancing on his head. So he's grasping on. He has a firm grasp of all of the coins, but also at the same time, that means that he cannot move if he is to secure all of those things. So it is gaining of those powers, but also at the same time, those powers bind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and the stinking dynamite also be a thing.
So, yeah. Oh, joy. Got a fucking albino raptor chasing us now.
Yeah, those
But
right, Lily.
is it
Those powers could also bind you, like you
Yeah.
Ooh.
just had a pact.
Yeah.
Fucking little warlock over here.
Oh,
Make jokes about
we
me
don't
having a
know that
patron.
We'll have to wait and see.
All right, so other thing we like to do around here is the in DM's inspiration. However, it's more like chat's inspiration.
Yeah.
It's
So
democracy
anybody in
this
chat,
neighborhood.
if you could either do it in stream chat or you could do it in our Discord. I already put it up in general chat. It says vote here. You can use an emote of the character of your choice of what you think whoever you thought had maybe the best roleplay RP of this session. Vote for them, and if they don't already have DM inspiration, they will get DM inspiration.
Oh my god, the egg is involved in doing dinosaur in the voting.
Oh
Boy.
my god. What the hell are... Oh my god, what are you doing?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
So,
I guess the
you
vote.
cannot vote for the DM or any of the DM's characters. Yet every single week they try to. Chaos. Yes.
I'm
Yes,
so
I
happy
vote for
started
chaos.
this.
So
I'm so happy I started this. Look at all the dinosaurs.
it looks like Neelon won.
Why?
You were yelling at everybody.
No,
He
it's
deserves it
Emotional-
for
emotional
frankly,
damage.
all
alright,
the
like
for all that emotional
Emotional
damage.
like
emotional damage.
damage.
'Cause- no, but seriously, like every time it's organic. I think that's why.
It's just like he makes good points of wanting to protect everybody, and even though like clearly everybody has each other's safety in mind, he takes his job very seriously, and it's an interesting viewpoint versus
Dino chaos.
Like
yeah.
That's
it just
he's
comes down to it's
Papa.
the most natural. Like Elon is the most natural character. Like all his character flaws and everything included, it's the most natural. Okay, what did I click? What is this GIF? Oh, okay.
Yeah, screw it.
Let chaos reign.
Dino chaos.
All right. Well,
Ugh.
got a DM inspiration.
Yay,
Pretty sure. I think you already had it. didn't you?
Yes.
Can't remember.
I did not. I just got
Hey.
inspiration for the first
Well, there
time
you
in like
go.
Wunderbar.
Awesome.
Wunderbar.
Hey.
Yay, Milan.
Can't wait to see what you use it on.
nothing good.
To rage.
And I can't wait till you guys will finally see what it is I want you. You know, eventually you'll get high enough level where your perceptions will be like
Oh my god.
30s, and then
Oh,
I'll hide.
jeez.
What are you trying to hide, DM? Nothing.
Trying to hide
Nothing
no
you
time for
can
left
see.
Right.
Mm.
For everybody that was new here today, though, I hope you enjoyed the session.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
I promise you, we
Um,
usually
In
have
the
a lot more
Discord.
RP than this.
A lot more. That's
A
all
lot
we
less
take.
just camping out and tea drinking.
Oh, that's what you
Oh,
mean.
that's RP.
And way more real RP. But yeah, no. I'm glad you could join us.
I bring the real RP every week. So.
Oh heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Amen to that.
Was that a paladin joke?
I think
What?
I'm just too
Ah.
silly
Oh.
sometimes.
Amen.
Uh
All right,
Join the
so
Discord.
yeah, join us in Discord. We're there all the
Seriously.
time.
Join the Discord. There's YouTube VODs for the past sessions. We also have Twitters that go out to announce
play games
when
together.
we stream, as well as for any artwork and stuff that gets put out. On the Discord, there's a whole bunch of art stuff that you can look at. And whoops!
That note-
Wow!
There he
What did
is.
What the hell did I
is.
just fucking do?
Oh my
Whoop-de
god.
fucking. Yeah, scuff stream, guys. I mean, you know.
Yeah. On that note, we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Oh my god, that was embarrassing.
Happy Chocolate Day, everybody.
Happy Chocolate
Yes,
Day,
happy,
indeed.
happy Valentine's Day.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next week.
Well,
Bye bye.
Bye.
Baby dinos.
Y'all are gonna fucking kill me.